Guys, so I'm getting ready. Well, I'm getting my bag ready for tomorrow. I'm getting induced. Tomorrow will be 39 weeks, and I'm getting induced. I'm so happy. So I just went to Walmart, got some pads, the overnight pads, a razor. I'm about to try to shave for tomorrow, so the doctors don't have to deal with all of that. I got some snacks. I might get more snacks, but I know I'm gonna end up sending my boyfriend in and out in the middle of the night. I just added more bras, some panties, and yeah, I got the car seat ready with his things. And then I'm just getting his bassinet ready over here. I'm gonna put a sheet on it. It has this bobby. Let me go. But yeah, I'm so excited. So I'll record tomorrow. So it is induction day, and it is pouring. It's pouring. I'm at my mom's house because the hospital I'm gonna be giving birth in is closer to her house than it is to my house. I'm getting in. I have to go at 10 o'clock. It is currently like 3 something, and I have an appointment at 5 o'clock with my OB, and I don't know how I'm gonna make it there because it's pouring. So I've been getting contractions on and off, nothing regular, just contractions here and there since like last week Friday. You got on trace. And today, this morning, I just lost my mucus plug. I thought I'd been lost it, but I guess it was just discharged, and it looked nasty. Like, it looked like somebody just went right in my hand with some blood. Like, that's how it looks. And I'm still losing like pieces of it, so I think these contractions I've been having are making me dilate. I'm gonna tell my OB that I lost my mucus plug today, and it did have some blood, so labor probably. It says I searched it up. When you lose your mucus plug, labor, it could be very close, or it could happen in a couple weeks. But since I'm getting induced today, it might speed up the process since I already lost that. So I'm gonna just tell my OB today and see what to do. If I should go immediately if I should just go to the hospital now, or just wait till 10 o'clock tonight. And we gonna see. I'm excited. I have everything ready. I just need to after my appointment, I want to go to Target and get some film. Hopefully the rain dies down because I'm in Crocs and I ain't bring no sneakers. And I want to eat something very big tonight before I go to the hospital, because you can't eat until you give birth, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. So that's just a quick update for you guys. I'll update you when I get out of my doctor's appointment today later on, and if I go to Target. So I forgot to record right after my appointment because I went to go do some stuff. I went to Target, I got more film, and now it is 9:26. I'm getting ready to leave my mom's house to the hospital. Gotta be there by 10 o'clock. Jace, are you gonna miss me? He's gonna miss me. But I got after my appointment, they told me I was 2 centimeters dilated, and they did a membrane sweep on me. So ever since then, I've been getting contractions. So hopefully I got a little bit more progress and I don't have to get so much medicine. But yeah, that's all that happened at my appointment. 2 centimeters dilated already, and a membrane sweep. And now we're on our way to the hospital. Soon be on our way to the hospital and get this baby out. I'm so happy.
Gotta do it.
Alright, so we got baby daddy and grandma. They started what they put in me, I forgot what it's called. The balloon.
Yeah. Happy birthday. And a water balloon.
A Foley balloon. They put a Foley balloon. And then they started Pitocin. They're gonna start Pitocin soon. How you guys feeling? You nervous? How you feeling, mommy?
I'm happy.
Happy. I'm happy too. I'm excited. And these contractions are starting to hurt more. And I'm tired. So I'm gonna take a nap.
I still don't think we're in the 5-star right here. We can take anything.
Right, with the jackpot. They just started the Pitocin. Yeah. I'm dead.
You sure you don't want to take this?
Watching
To hang up your jacket? The sofa?
And I'm not getting no contractions yet. It is. What time is it? What time is it, babe? 11, 12, 47. And
So this makes the like you.
she's my mood because I just deleted my video after I had it all ready to post, and I deleted it like a dummy. Delete, erased, gone, nada, zilch, disappear, poof, gone. And then Mr. Here, he woke up. So there's just a lot going on. There's just a lot going on right now, right? Right? Okay. So, after they started the Pitocin, my contractions were getting really strong. So, like, I couldn't even sleep or nothing. So, I wasn't really focused on recording. So, I'm gonna just finish it by sitting here and telling y'all the rest of my story. So yeah, at the end of that clip that y'all just watched, I had the Foley balloon. I think that's what it's called, and they had just started the Pitocin. So my I feel like I would say like 20 minutes after that clip, my contractions started coming very constantly, and they just got stronger and stronger. And I'll say like every hour or so they will put up the Pitocin. The Foley balloon, it didn't really hurt when they put it in. They said I did a really good job because a lot of people would like scream through that. I didn't really scream through it. I feel like it was regular. So after my contractions started getting stronger, at first I was breathing through it because I went in with the mindset of going natural. So I was trying to do breathing techniques, distractions. I had my laptop and I was watching movies. The nurse that I had, she also went natural both of her pregnancies. So she was helping me too, like giving me massages, telling me positions to try out to try to get rid of the pain. I tried walking around, that didn't really help. I tried standing over the bed. It helped a little bit because my mom was massaging me, and the nurse was also massaging my back because I was having really bad back labor. Then I remember the Foley tube. There's like a pipe that comes out your leg, like it comes out and it hangs on down between your legs, and that started leaking blood, and I was like, what the hell? So then at that point, that's when the nurse checked it and she was able to pull it out. So that let us know I was 4 centimeters dilated. Then I kept on just trying to find ways to get comfortable. I tried like being on my knees on the bed and hanging over the headboard. That didn't help. It was just really, really painful. Back labor is the worst. I remember I would get up to go to pee, and it was just like It took me almost half an hour just to get to the bathroom because every time I walked, every 2-3 steps, I was having a contraction, and I was just like, it was just really bad when standing up. I rather had stayed in bed than try to walk around because it was really painful. So after that, I got up to a point where I couldn't take the pain anymore, and I was like literally screaming through my contractions. And I tried to ask for some other type of medication. I tried to ask for a different type of medication to see if I don't have it, to avoid getting the epidural, because I really didn't want to get it. Also, my mom didn't want me to get it because, you know, the side effects of having severe back pain, and it could like, one of the mishaps it could lead to is being paralyzed. Like, I know a couple women that ended up getting paralyzed either completely or just for a little bit because of the epidural. And I'm only 20 years old. Like, I have a whole life to live. How am I gonna raise my child being on a wheelchair? You know, I mean, people do it, but it's just like, that's scary to me. So they told me about a different option, like some medication there, but the doctor said she wouldn't recommend it because it could cause the baby to get sleepy, so like they wouldn't keep going downward, I guess, and it only would make me drowsy. It wouldn't take away none of the pain. And I mean, at that point I was so exhausted. I would literally, my contractions were, I say, like every minute to 2 minutes apart, and between those, in that minute and or 2 minutes, I would literally black out, like fall asleep, like in the deepest sleep ever, and just wake up to a contraction, then fall asleep, wake up to a contraction, fall asleep, wake up to a contraction. I was so exhausted. I was up since like 9 in the morning that day, so it was just like being up from 9 in the morning to basically 24 hours or more. I was just really exhausted. So then I'll say like at 5 in the morning, that's when I finally just was like, all right, I can't do it no more. I told my mom, I was like, I can't do it no more. I can't take this pain. And I decided to get that epidural. I started crying because I really didn't want to get it. And also because I was scared to get it because of all the stories I've heard. And I just was really, really scared. So I just started crying and apologizing to everybody. Because I was getting the epidural. And they take so long. But I didn't really notice the time. I just knew. I asked for it and it was dark outside. And by the time they gave it to me, it was like the sun was out already. I waited a long time to get the epidural. I don't know why they didn't give it to me right away. I guess they was trying to see if I changed my mind because they knew I wanted to go natural. Because as soon as I got into bed and they started the medications and stuff, they asked me if I was going natural or did I want the epidural, and I was like, I'm gonna try to go natural for as long as possible. Okay, baby. Okay. But yeah, so I guess they was trying to see if I changed my mind. So throughout that time, I was just like really in a whole lot of pain. I couldn't stay still in bed. I was like screaming. The nurses were like really helping me get through it. It was just so painful. Like, oh my gosh. I feel like the only thing that really helped was getting massaged, like really hard, like a really hard massage in my lower back, because that's where all the pain was at. Like, I didn't feel nothing in my stomach. It was just all the pain right there in my back. So next time I have a kid, I'm gonna bring a massager with me, or even a massage chair, or those fake massage things that you could put on the bed and turn on, because the pain is like, it just gets worse and worse and worse. So I'll say like about 9-10 in the morning, I got my epidural. The epidural was so painful. it was even scarier because they had to, my mom and my man had to get out the room to because I guess it has to be like sanitized. They even made me put on a hairnet and everything. So they made me sit in the bed and like curl my back like this, and they put the guy, he messed up 3 times. Yeah, he messed up 3 times. And then on the 4th try, that's when he finally got to put it in correctly. I was so upset. I swear I was gonna die. Mind you, by this point, I was screaming through contractions, couldn't stay still. And I had to stay still for almost a whole hour. Mind you, I'm getting contractions every 2 minutes, every 1 to 2 minutes. Contractions that I can't stay still at all. I'm screaming through them, and I had to stay still, getting a long ass needle in my back. And I don't even know how I did it. Like, the nurses were like, stay still. I think the fear of me being paralyzed by that needle helped me stay still, because even though I was staying still, like, I was bawling. Like, I was like sobbing, like if, I don't know. I was just bawling my eyes out. The pain was terrible. So it was like the pain from the contractions, and then the pain of the needle going through my back. It was just terrible, but it was worth it, because after they put that 2 contractions later, I was a new woman. Like, I don't know, like other videos that they be like, oh, I feel like a whole new woman. Like, I was smiling. Mind you, I didn't smile. I was crying since like almost 12 at night, and then finally at 9-10 o'clock the next day, smiling. That's when I first smiled, and I finally was able to talk. I was able to take a little nap because I was exhausted. When I got the epidural, I was already 6 centimeters, and I think I was totally effaced. I don't remember, but by that time they already put the when they had just finished putting it, they came and checked me. So I made it to 6 centimeters. And when they told me I was 6 centimeters, I was like, I could have kept on going natural. I was kind of upset, but then I was like, whatever. Everything happens for a reason. If I wanted it, it's because I needed it. So whatever. So I got the epidural. I was 6 centimeters. And then literally like 2 hours later, maybe, I don't know, I guess 2 hours later, because it was like 9-10 o'clock, they came in, and I was ready to push. It happened so fast. I don't know, like, I don't know, I feel like it happened so fast. Like, as soon as I got the epidural, since I wasn't in so much pain, I felt like the time wasn't dragging, so the time went by so quick. They only checked me that time when they put the epidural, and then the next time they came to check me, it was like, okay, you're ready to push. I was like, damn. But yeah, but like an hour before I was ready to push, my nurse was in the room, and his heartbeat kept on dropping, and then it'll go back up, and then it kept on dropping and going back up, and I was scared. At first, I wasn't scared because I just thought that the monitor was moving too much on my stomach, because the whole time I was in labor, he was like literally partying it up in there. I guess he was doing backflips, front flips, kicking me. Like, he was just going crazy. So I just thought it was something with the monitor. And then, so basically, his heart rate kept on dropping, and I got scared because that shit was scary. But then, like, they just kept on making me move side to side, and like lay on one side, then lay on the other side, and it wasn't working. Then they made me drink apple juice, and that wasn't working. And thank God, it was like, it will go back up, but then it will drop again. So it was like up and down, up and down. So then the doctor finally came back in to check on me, I guess because the nurse told her about his heart rate, and she came to check on me, and it was time to push. And So I got ready to push. My legs were super numb, so they had to like help me. They had like a bunch of people grab my legs because I couldn't lift up my legs by myself. And I started pushing. I don't remember how many pushes or how many contractions it took, but I just remember it took a while. When I was pushing, his head will come out, but it will go back in. So it's like I was pushing. While I was pushing, he was moving out. But once I stopped pushing to wait for the next contraction, he will slide back up into my vagina. So then I guess they made me change position. They was like, I need to push way harder or whatever. So I started pushing again, and his head finally started crowning. They made me wait a little bit before I finished pushing his head out all the way, and they let me feel his head while he was like crowning, and it feels so nasty. Yeah, it feels nasty. Then so when they're crowning, they put their hands inside to feel his head and like to pull them fully out. And when they did that, they felt his umbilical cord. They felt his umbilical cord wrapped around his neck. So I had to like hurry up and finish pushing so he wouldn't get strangled all the way. And they, as soon as his head popped out, they cut his umbilical cord, so he was fine. And then they took him out and they put him on my chest, and he was white as paper and full of blood, and his feet were purple. Well, the first thing he did was grab my little finger. Yeah, so it was so overwhelming emotionally and physically. Like, it was just, I mean, I barely felt it because I had the epidural, but I felt like I felt when I tore, like not the pain, but just like the ripping part. Oh my gosh, Elias. But yeah, I only ripped a little bit. I ripped going up, like towards my clitoris. And I only got one stitch. He was a small baby. He was only 6 pounds and 14 ounces. I thought he was gonna be like 10 pounds, honestly, because my sonograms, they kept on telling me he was big already. Like 3 weeks before I gave birth, they told me he was 7.8 pounds. So I was like, all right, in 4 weeks, I'm gonna give birth. He about to be 9-10 pounds because the way I was eating. So I really thought he was gonna be huge, but he was so tiny. And he was 19.5 inches long. What's wrong? So at 12:28, Elias was born. And that's the story. So that's the story. That's the story of how I was born. But yeah, ouch. The epidural took a minute to wear off. Like, after it wore off, one of my legs was still asleep. Like, I couldn't get up to pee or nothing because it was still numb, like completely numb. I was kind of scared, but it was coming back. I knew I could move my toes. So as long as I knew I was moving my toes, I knew I could walk again. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. A lot more videos to come, right? Bye.